at the same time, they would say, please consult your doctor. This is a standard statement disclaimer that all nutrition, dietitian, scientists use when they talk to people about health. Therefore, I thought, instead of saying that, if we bring a doctor who is also a nutrition person, then she cannot say, go and talk to your doctor. Still, you should talk to your doctor for one good reason, because she is not your personal doctor. If she is your personal doctor, you don't have to go anywhere to talk to anyone else, because she knows your body and your life and your thoughts. And then her advice will be 100% useful to you. However, you can ask the question and she would gather information about yourself, the person who is asking the question, and then give the answer. If we cannot give the answer in this session, the question will be recorded, is anyway recorded, and therefore your answer will be sent directly to you. Shall we start?
Yeah. Please unmute yourselves.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Madhu aunty, please.
I see, with the age, we always have a pain in our knees and legs and all. But mine gets swollen, and then at night I get cramps also. And even the body muscles sometimes, because I think we are not working properly, the exercise. So, like it gets, if I'm turning and doing something, I'll feel like a rib portion getting, cramped for some time, like for 1 day or 2 days, then it goes away. So I wanted to know, I'm getting cramps in my leg and my body sometimes. I mean, weather, of course, doesn't help, when it's cold. So I have to be really careful. But the legs are giving me a lot of problems because I can't walk now. After pandemic, it's become less. I used to go out a lot, but now I don't go out a lot. So I wanted to know, is there some kind of food or some exercise which will help me in my leg pain?
Hi, Madhu ma'am. Can I know about your age? Like, what is your age now?
84.
84. Do you have any other?
In 6 months I'll be 85.
Okay. Do you have any other comorbidities, like you have diabetes, hypertension, or any kind of arthritis?
I don't have diabetes, but hypertension, it was very little, just the upper this thing, hyper, my BP would go up, the upper one, the lower one is like into 65, 70, 75, always under control. So at present, I'm not diabetic. She did say that, okay, just take care. You're like sort of, coming to the borderline or something. That's all. But
no,
I have
arthritis
too. So I wanted to tell you that.
You have arthritis?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know specifically which kind of arthritis? Are you taking any medications for that?
No, I don't take any medication.
Medications.
I just take care that I cover it up and, maybe put some ointment, something to painkiller. I don't even take painkillers, but I do take once in a while. But, I avoid it. Otherwise, I would need it. Like, it's like that. The pain is
Are you taking any other nutritional supplements, like any mineral supplements, calcium?
No, nothing. No, I'm not taking.
You're not taking anything.
She had given me calcium before, but then she found that my calcium was okay. She didn't want me to take more. So.
Okay. So first and foremost, my suggestion is like, as we age, we all have low bone mineral density, no matter what. We go through menopause and everything, and it takes a toll on our bone mineral density much more compared to men. So first, I suggest is that you take what is the current calcium levels or bone mineral density levels and magnesium levels, so that we can prescribe you, or the consulting doctor can prescribe you. First and foremost, in old age, it will be very much helpful if you take calcium, vitamin D, because you are not going outside, as you said, and you are not walking or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Your exposure to sunlight will be much less. So vitamin D plays a major role actually. Not only in the bone pain or bone density, it also plays a major role in fatigue, muscle pain, and everything. So I suggest you to take, first of all, some lab investigations like vitamin D, calcium levels, and serum calcium levels. Bone mineral density, it will not be that affordable. So vitamin D will be much better for you. And you can ask your general physician there whether you can take a supplement which combines like calcium, vitamin K2, and magnesium and vitamin D3. All these four things together, if you take as a supplement, it will be much useful. And what is the other thing is that you can why I am not suggesting you not in a food form is that how much ever you eat, like how much ever food you eat, and since it is very old age, we eat very, very less. The amount of vitamin D3 you are getting will be very, very low. Like if you need like 5,000 units of vitamin D in a day, it will not be it. You couldn't consume that much amount only through food. That's why I'm suggesting you can
Yes.
take a supplement form. It will be useful for you. I'm
Yes.
not directly take supplement.
Mhm.
And
But I
other,
have to ask her and then take, right? Or I
yeah,
can
you
take
have to
normal.
obviously ask and then take. That's why I'm suggesting basic parameters you have to check and then you can take.
Okay. All right.
If you
And
want
being
to
a
include
yes,
it in
being a vegetarian, I don't know, maybe something some
being a vegetarian, it will be very, very difficult for you to consume your all the important vitamins entirely through food at the old age. Because it will be very difficult for you to take the entire amount with decrease in the appetite and everything that is going on. That's why I'm asking you to approach it in a better way for and do small movements. If you at least try to walk like 10 minutes a day, like that, and you can progressively increase at least for 30 minutes in a day. You can try to walk. Not if you can't walk continuously because of your swelling or anything, you can do like intermittent, like in the morning do for 5 minutes walk, and then in the afternoon, in the evening, like that you can do. The other thing about your that maybe it is because like you are keep on resting, so it is like a dependent kind of edema, it will be there. If it is not like dependent anymore, or just because you are resting the fluid is accumulating, you should check yourself for any other heart conditions maybe, or kidney problems, because these are all the minor symptoms which will be starting stages. So you can check it. What I'm suggesting is that if you walk, if your swelling is getting reduced, then you can continue to walk, because it will be majorly because we keep on resting. So the fluid has to accumulate somewhere, so it is going to the downward parts of the body. If it is not that, then what you can, if even if you walk, still the edema is there or if the swelling is there, then you can check yourself for any other underlying heart conditions or anything like that. These are the things I want to suggest. And
but is there something that when you get cramps, you drink something and it helps you?
the cramps, see, the cramps is like you so many mineral deficiencies, like lot of mineral deficiencies. If there is a sodium deficiency, there's a potassium deficiency, or there is even a calcium levels, low calcium levels, everything manifests in the form of cramps. Even vitamin B12 deficiencies, vitamin B deficiencies, everything manifests in the form of cramps. So you can try to take, you can't take just I can tell you to take only salt. I can also ask you to take banana, but it is more of like everything together. You can't just take specific food and get away with the muscle cramps, because we don't part of the nutrient that is missing, that is causing you the muscle cramp. because so
Yeah.
many together play and cause the muscle cramp. So we particularly need to identify which is the particular mineral or particular vitamin that is missing from your body that we can supplement through food or through supplements. That
Thank you
is what.
so much. I know, like I don't feel like taking medicine, so I never take any supplement.
Okay. And I am telling like because being vegetarian, being not going out, it will be very much difficult for you to get the vitamin D levels. Because recently I came across an article where it suggests that even if we eat eggs, for normal people, if we eat eggs, we have to eat 113 eggs to get the amount of vitamin D that we need every day. So it is
Oh.
obviously not possible for the normal people in
No.
their to get that much amount of vitamin D. That's why I suggested there is no
Thank you.
other.
Thank you so much. Really help. Now I have to call my doctor and find out what I should do.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you so much. And Dr. Rao, you always come up with such nice things. I will love it. Actually, I'm not even in New York. I'm in States. I'm outside, but I wanted to take this class. With you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Madhu Auntie Ji, for joining away from New York. Also, you're joining us.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. I know.
yeah. Who is going next? You can unmute yourself or raise your hand. Simple question भी हो सकता है. Yes, Neelam ji.
Yes, sorry. Yes, thanks. Okay, I have a problem with the acid reflux. So it comes and goes, I'm not taking any medicine. I'm taking like home remedies, like when somebody told me to take isabgol, that is a isabgol for the acid
Isabgol?
reflux. Yeah.
Oh.
That is an
Okay.
Indian something, Indian thing, And for home remedy, I take like from the over the counter some tablets and all like that. So it goes away temporarily, not permanently.
Okay. I know what is your age is?
68.
68.
Yeah.
How long you have been experiencing acidity, acid reflux?
How? I don't know how. I've taken doctor's advice. He gave me medicines, but it now at that time it was okay, cured little bit, but then again it starts after some time, It's
Okay.
not permanently, it is not going away.
Okay. Can I know what are you vegetarian, non-vegetarian?
No, I'm vegetarian.
Non-vegetarian.
Vegetarian, sorry, vegetarian.
Vegetarian. Okay. Do you eat spicy foods?
Not that, but mild, you can say.
Mild is food.
Mild.
Okay.
Mhm.
How
But
is your
sometimes
food?
maybe, sorry.
How is your food practice? Like, do you eat all 3 meals?
Yeah, I take regular like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and in between maybe some snacks. Sometimes.
My suggestion for you will be like you can take home remedies too. Like you can take ginger water extract and ginger water, and you can also
How to make
cumin.
a ginger? How to make a ginger water? Should I buy it or should I make it myself?
You can make it by yourself. Just take a ginger and how you do the lemon press, you can do it. You can mix it and or you
Squeeze it.
what you can do is that you are using the cumin seeds. No, you can put cumin seeds, water, and the ginger also in that only. Boil it for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can take. So it will be like you are getting one of the acid reflux, or do you feel like belching, blotting, all those things too along with that?
Belching. Yes.
Belching is also there. So if it can take this after eating, it will be giving you much better relief for you.
Okay,
And the
just
thing is that cumin seeds. Drink it just like that. It will be good. It will be somewhat slightly spicy or tingy taste, but it is not. It will not. It will not cause any problem to you. You can just take cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon, and small bit of ginger. You can put it together, and if you do boil it for 5 minutes, then what does that? Do the seeds and then drink it. So
means sorry if I understand, it's put ginger and water and boil it and
cumin seeds also you have to put in that only. Cumin
sorry?
seeds. Cumin
Because
seeds.
the voice is breaking actually. I couldn't understand.
Cumin.
Oh,
CUMIN.
cumin. Okay, okay, I got
Cumin
it.
seeds.
Okay, okay. I'll do
You
that.
can put
Okay.
this together and you can drink it one. And the
Should I
next,
put honey also? No. Honey.
what? Haldi?
Yeah, can I put honey in
Honey?
between? Yeah.
No, don't put honey. Don't put honey.
Okay.
Don't add sugar. You can just drink like that only. It will not be that bitter or that sweet. It will be good.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
feel
that's
much better with that. And the second thing is that proper means to prevent the acidity from coming, gap at least, like from the morning meal and the between afternoon and the evening meal. There should be a proper gap at least, like 2 hours or 3 hours of gap should be there, so that you don't have to munch it between. It will be
okay.
keep on no pressure.
Okay.
And as we age, what happens is that the sphincter, the esophageal sphincter will relax. That's why you are getting the acidity. So what you should do is that you should not drink your water along with the meal. So after eating, don't drink water. Wait for some time, at least like 15 to 20 minutes, and then drink water. First point.
Not
Second,
to drink with the food, right? Not to drink with
yeah,
the food.
don't drink with the food. Don't drink with the food.
Okay.
And the point is that try to avoid spicy foods. And the third thing is that before going to sleep, you should take your dinner at least 3 hours before going to bed.
Right. Okay.
So that you shouldn't lie down immediately. And if you can, you have to walk at least 10 to 15 minutes after
Yeah,
every.
I walk.
You are walking. It will be much better for you if you walk, so that it doesn't come up, because most of us what we do, we eat and then just lie down, so that there is a problem of whatever we are eating coming up. And if you walk much better, if you walk better, then the digestion will be better and the eating will be better, so that what happens is that you will not feel like belching very often. Try to take a good amount of garlic in your food, garlic, onion.
Garlic I'm using.
Yeah, you can take a good amount of garlic in any form, pickle or normally in food, or whatever you're cooking, you can add garlic also. It will be very helpful for you. And next thing is that don't try to eat raw food along with the cooked food. We have a eat salad and then we eat something else. So
we eat sometimes
try
salad.
to eat together two things. So always try to eat. If you want to eat salad, separate meal in the snack or in the evening, you try to take it separately. So just try to eat both the cooked foods and the raw foods together. Because the problem with the way that it digests and the acidity things gets imbalanced, so that you try to take it separately that one and separately this.
Got it.
Got it?
Thank you.
These are simple tips I'm telling you.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, any other questions? Feel free to unmute yourself, or like you can raise your hand.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Kiranji.
Yeah. Doctor, I have this issue, severe issue, which they call it IBS or IBD.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel constipated, sometimes I have to run all the time.
Okay.
And it just happens. I had been taking antacids. They gave me a lot of medicines. So I don't know if it is connected to my brain or with my thoughts. And I tried not to eat spicy. I am a vegetarian. And I eat mild food, just chapati with dal or sabji. So, what do you think? What should I do?
Okay, first of all, I have a question. Do you have IBS or IBD? Because both are different entirely. So
Actually, it's IBD.
IBD. Okay. In that IBD, is it? There are two types, like Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. Do you know which type you have? Like either CD
I
or
mean, I don't know because they did my colonoscopy, they did my upper scopy too, and they didn't find much anything.
okay. If they didn't find anything, it's mostly like IBS. If they found some pathology, it would be IBD. So you are now currently experiencing either constipation or diarrhea. Is it like that?
Like sometimes I just have to run, and sometimes
Okay.
it takes a lot of force for me to clean
Okay.
myself.
I would suggest you, if whether they suggested you to follow the low FODMAP diet. Did you hear anything about that there?
But
There is a diet for the specific condition like IBS. For that, there is a specific diet like low FODMAP diet.
I don't know that. No.
Oh, okay. So there is a diet called low FODMAP diet. It is practiced everywhere in the world. It is mainly for IBS. There, what we do actually is we eliminate all the things that cause the irritation. Actually, like you can't eat. How to say, like you can eat rice. You can eat only the things which are less fibrous, because you have to run to the washroom. No? So you are taking foods which are less in the things that causes the rapid emptying of the stomach. So what we try to do is we follow elimination pattern of the diet, where we follow for 6 weeks. We follow. I can send you the low FODMAP diet if you want to through the sir. So what we do is we have all the categories for cereals, for pulses, and for fruits and vegetables and milk, all those things. We eliminate them for 6 weeks. And then we reintroduce them slowly. And you have to correlate with your symptoms. Whether if you particularly reintroduce one food, what it causes to you, but in which amount you are using, you have to calculate that also. So to know, like for some people, if you they mostly avoid entirely milk and milk products in the first 6 weeks, then they will reintroduce the milk and milk products. Some people tolerate the milk and milk products at certain levels, so they can consume them in that particular amount if they want, or if they wish to eliminate them entirely, they can eliminate the things. So it is mainly about experimenting within yourself, because it varies for every person. So we give a general idea about what all to eliminate in the first 6 weeks, what all you can consume normally. And then after the 6 weeks, whatever we eliminated in the first 6 weeks, we can read it as one food per day, so that we know what that food causes, like whether it is causing constipation, whether it is causing diarrhea, whether it is making you uncomfortable, whether you feel bloating or any other thing. We will determine by it, and how much amounts you are taking. By if you take this much amount, it is causing, that means if you reduce and take it, if the problems subside, then you can take it in the particular amount. So this is the general idea between the low FODMAP diet, where we don't we stop using particular fruits, and we don't use milk and milk products. We try to avoid oil and butter, fat, all those things, and pulses also we try to avoid most of the pulses. So it's like a long list which you can implement and you can try it out. For example, banana also, there is different types. Like raw banana you can eat, but you can't eat entirely ripe banana. Like that, there is a differences this day, which we can provide it in a chart form, which will be helpful for you. Can you understand what I am telling?
Yeah, it's like I have to experiment with my food.
Yeah, you have to follow a diet. You have to follow a diary. In that,
I got it.
List everything and know which particular food or food item is causing that, and you can eliminate it.
That's
If
a
it-
long process. I hope I can
Yeah,
find before I die.
No, it's not like that. It is only for 6 weeks. You can do it. So many people are doing it. It's only
I mean,
for 6 weeks.
I'm 70
can-
years now. I keep on
I
experiments
can
and I
understand
eat
that.
less. I'm not a big eater. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I can
thank you.
understand.
Yeah, thank you.
It is not really that complicated because it is not something specific that I can tell you just eliminate this.
I know.
Because
I got you. I got you. Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Who is next? Please unmute yourself or like raise your
Okay,
hand. Yes,
I
Beenaji.
want to ask a question.
Yes. please.
Why do you get frequent urinary tract infections and how to avoid it for a female?
There are so many reasons. The first one is like anatomical reason, anatomy of the female. Second thing is proper hydration. We should hydrate properly ourselves down. The more you hydrate yourself properly, the less there is a chances of infection for you. And it isn't only outdoor setting you are asking.
Pardon?
In the outdoor setting,
No, it's in general. After the age of 70, I've heard a lot of people keep getting, especially the females, they get continuously urinary tract infections and they're on antibiotics for a longer period. And and there's always a problem. So that's why I'm asking.
First is anatomy. Second is that after menopause, what happens is that the vagina becomes dry entirely, and the outer female reproductive organs becomes dry. Initially, it was being protected with the good bacteria that usually protects, and the moisture during the period goes away, and the dryness starts to microorganisms to prevent the UTI. That is the main reason for it. Second is as we age, we don't drink that much water because of so many reasons. Because we couldn't walk, or because we don't feel the thirst in ourselves to drink water to hydrate ourselves. So that is the second thing. 3 things as far as I know. One is the menopause, which leads to decrease in the estrogen and all the dryness of the vagina and the female reproductive system. And third is the hydration.
No, but even if they hydrate, what the thing is, what can be the, you know, you don't want to be on the antibiotic for a long period. So what do you do to avoid all that so that you don't get these and are not on antibiotics? Because I know a friend of mine, she's been changed to antibiotics 3 times right now, and she's had it for the last 6 months.
Okay. Does she have any other complaints along with it, like diabetes? If there is a diabetes, there's more chances of UTI along with it.
No, she has no diabetes, no blood pressure, nothing. You know, she just takes aspirin, baby aspirin at night. Her cholesterol is normal. A very healthy person, does yoga, eats very healthy, drinks plenty of fluid, and now she's looking to do like the Ayurvedic, homeopathic, so that, you know, she does not want to depend on all these medications and all that. So what is the best thing for her?
What I know. Maybe one thing is that whatever UTI infection, every time the antibiotic, whatever she's taking, maybe the strains are resistant to the whatever infection it is caused, that they may be resistant to the antibiotic. That's why they keep on changing their antibiotics. One reason. The second thing is that if she doesn't have any, is she on hormone replacement therapy, anything like that? Does she take anything else to?
She was taking estrogen therapy when she had the menopause. Then she stopped. The doctor said, you stop it. So for the last 10 years, she's not taking it. And she found that especially during travels, she had it. And then now she said to me just recently that for the last 6 months, it's been nonstop, and the doctors have changed so many antibiotics, so
Can I
just.
say something, doctor?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, because my sister-in-law, she used to have the same issues. And she started taking cranberry vitamins. I don't know if doctor suggested
Cranberry juice.
Juice and the vitamins with the big with the big like more than 2000 milligram. So she got better after a while. So maybe she should try that.
Okay, that, and somebody suggested coconut water, fresh coconut water.
Okay. So maybe I can get back to you with much more information on that, because I don't know that much more on that topic. Maybe I can get back to you with the good information on that.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your help.
Thank you.
Yes. Is there anyone else with any other questions?
I think basically the diet plays a big part in our life at this age. A healthy diet.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone else? Health issues छोटा मोटा तो हर किसी को होगा. If you have any questions, you can ask our doctor. She's good. She's answering so well.
Hi, this is Neha Patel.
Yes.
Hi.
I have a question. The last time was nutrition presentation, and this somebody told how many each time we have to eat half a plate of fruits and vegetables. It's only one time or all the 3 times meal.
I couldn't understand. Can you repeat it once more?
Oh, last time is in the presentation, they say in our whole plate, it should be half a plate, like quarter part of vegetable, quarter part of fruits, and I think quarter part of grains, quarter part of carbohydrates, and half a part is vegetable and fruits.
Okay. You are asking to read 3 times a day the same way like that, right?
Yeah. So we should, like I am eating in the morning only like a small bowl of fruits. Then afternoon I am eating salad. And in the evening is the dinner.
Okay.
Is it good for health?
It is good. You can't take like all the 3 meals the same way. I can understand that will be very much difficult for you. But you can, if you can consume all the food groups in one day, it is enough. In whatever
That's
way
okay. Okay, that's good, right? Because in the morning, you cannot, somebody say, don't eat fruits and the vegetable together. Give a different time, little bit time between, for digest. And that's why we cannot eat everything together. And that's why I like to eat fruits in the morning. Afternoon is for lunch is like salad, and the dinner is at the evening.
And do you have any comorbidities, anything like diabetes, hypertension, anything like that?
I have borderline sugar, but it's not diabetic. It's all like borderline. Yeah. Right.
What my suggestion?
My A1C is 5.8.
Okay. So my suggestion is that if you have been eating like this for a so long time and you don't feel any complaints, you are active, you are feeling good, you are energetic, then you don't need to change anything, because if not a particular dietary pattern sets for every people. If you are very comfortable with whatever you are eating, if you are energetic and you can be active throughout the day, if you can consume all the food groups in a day in a way you feel it is suitable for you, then you can obviously take it, no problem with that. But if you are in a diabetic or in a pre-diabetic range, you should think about eating see, fruits are going to give you a spike of glucose, so you can't consume fruit separately. You can consume something like normal rice or how can I say, take a protein first, like eat are you non-vegetarian?
Yeah, no, I am vegetarian.
Vegetarian, then
But
okay.
but I am eating avocado in my fruits. It's a protein too, right?
Yeah, it has a
Half.
protein as well as fat. You can take first avocado and then you can eat any fruit you want, so that there
And
will not spike level.
I am eating like a rainbow fruit dish, little bit cherry, little bit like one slice of apple, one slice of pear, or if I have grapes, or the papaya, or something, pineapple, some one slice, only thin slice I am eating everything together.
No problem. As long as you take it, don't take it as a juice form, you can take fruits. But whenever you are taking a fruit, take along with it some amount of protein so that your glucose will not spike. That means your blood sugar will not increase suddenly. Because if you eat fruit, your blood sugar may increase suddenly. That will not be very favorable for you.
Right. So which food give us more protein? Avocado and other thing. Nuts I am eating also. Some little bit nuts, like
Nuts, yeah, that's enough. If you eat nuts and avocado, that's good because no other fruits has protein. Fruits has only vitamins, minerals, and sugar. They don't have protein per se. But you can take avocado because it is rich in fat, and nuts and seeds are rich in fats and protein. You can take it and take a fruit. It will be good.
that will be good, right? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. I have some neck pain on one side. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Still, they are going to take my X-ray and all. I'm waiting for that.
Okay.
Is there any food which can help me?
Only one side of the neck is paining for you. Which side it is paining for you?
The left side, and
Left
quite a bit.
side.
Quite a bit.
And
And
do you
it goes
have?
on my arm also sometimes, and back. Yes, till my back is.
Okay. Does it is only paining, or do you feel any numbness or anything like the tingling sensation?
No, it is pain,
No.
pain.
Only pain. Okay. It is
Pain.
only there, or it is radiating also?
Yes, it's radiating also.
It is
No,
radiating also.
okay. I have had cancer also. So on my left side, breast cancer. Breast cancer. So I've been operated on this side, and I get sometimes pain for that also, and some like what you say, numbness because of that, because some nerves have been affected also possibly. So could be I'm scared that it should not be anything to go with the brain or something, What is it like? I don't know.
You don't feel neck pain per se. You feel pain in the neck. You can rotate your neck or all
Not
those
much.
things.
When I do, it comes like I actually I'm not doing yoga also, not able to do. When I turn this side again, I get more pain,
Okay. Most probably it will be a cervical spondylosis kind of thing because you couldn't rotate
I've
your
osteoporosis on my back also.
osteoporosis.
Yes.
Okay. Is it very severe? Are you taking something for that osteoporosis?
calcium and vitamin D only once in a month. I don't know. I
Okay.
think it is less.
Okay.
So
See, if you have,
any food that can help me.
yeah, you can add green leafy vegetables to incorporate your vitamin K2 also, because which is very, very helpful for your bone to form.
Okay.
Not only calcium, not only vitamin D3 also. You also have to take vitamin K2, which is very much rich in vegetables also. So you can ask also like to prescribe for the next time, like you can you get asking vitamin K2 also, can you add like
K2.
vitamin K2, you can ask him, because it is also very important for the to prevent the osteoporosis. It plays a very important. And fourth thing, eat magnesium rich foods, like you can eat all type of nuts and seeds, because they are very rich in magnesium. But before doing that, I don't know what type of breast cancer you had, but you said you have a breast cancer. So my suggestion is that you can ask your doctor.
Now it is cured, but still, I'm taking just
I just
medicine.
don't want to make you again like estrogen dominant, so that it will be bad for you, because all the nuts and seeds are rich in estrogen. They are also estrogen dominant. So that when you are taking magnesium rich foods, take it in moderate amounts, don't take it entirely. We have to supply 4 things for your osteoporosis now. We have to do vitamin D, and we have to do calcium, we have to do magnesium, we have to do vitamin K2. All these 4 things we have to do.
So which foods are rich in this?
Foods are rich in this nuts and seeds. Magnesium is nuts and seeds. And do you eat non-veg?
No, I'm vegetarian. I don't even eat eggs. I don't even eat
eggs. You don't
eggs.
even eat eggs. Okay. You can you can take good amount of fruits, all kind of fruits and vegetables, but specifically magnesium
all
is
kinds of fruits I eat.
Yeah,
5 fruits I cut and eat together. I don't know whether it is right. And salad also I eat.
People are saying differently for different kind of thing. If you don't feel anything bad after eating 5 different kinds of fruits together, there is no problem. But there is always the acidic type of fruits you can't eat with the alkaline kind of fruits, like oranges, mangoes, or lemon. You can't eat it with other kind of foods which are normally sweeter in taste. The savory taste and sweet taste be creating a very different digestion capacity in the stomach. So always try to take the acidic fruits separately, and that is so savory separately, sweet things separately, like that.
Okay.
And you can drink milk, right? Milk.
I don't drink.
Milk.
I don't drink. I just
milk
take
also.
yogurt because it doesn't suit me much. And I get gas problem and all, so I don't like it for that.
Okay. Then how will you get your calcium and vitamin D, all those things? It will be very difficult for you to get calcium.
Sometimes white cheese I take little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And there is one in here in Spanish, they say it is, preserved for a long time, one cheese. You like for
aged cheese.
Aged. Yes. Yeah, that is good.
Cheese has good amount of vitamin D. You can take it.
Okay.
You can add oil in all your salad dressings and everything. You can add olive oil too.
Olive oil, yeah. I eat only olive oil. Yeah. That also virgin, extra virgin.
Yeah. For now, for you can take all the things you eat normally. Just concentrate extra on.
I don't eat non-veg. I've never eaten.
No problem. I'm not telling non-veg. I'm just telling you to implement all kinds of nuts and seeds in your diet in whatever way you want. Like that, I'm telling you.
How much nuts you can eat in a day?
You can eat in a day like 5 almonds, morning 5 almonds and 5 cashews. Nuts you can take. Walnut you can eat only like two walnuts and 3 walnuts
Okay.
maximum. You can't eat more than that.
No.
But if you can also you can eat. Just try to take it, soak it, and eat it. Some people, some research says that you have to soak and peel the outer layer of the almond and eat it. Some say if you can eat it, you can eat normal also. So whichever taste you feels better for you, you can take it that way also.
Thank
And
you so much.
you can take raisins also. Seeds, sunflower seeds, take 1 tablespoon. Like 1 tablespoon will be much more. Like one, and when you are eating seeds, don't go more than 2 types of seeds in a day because it has much more sugar. So what will happen is it will irritate your gastrointestinal tract. Some people don't tolerate well to chia seeds, sabja seeds. If you take more than 1 tablespoon, because diarrhea can come like that.
Yeah.
So only 2 types of seeds in a day. One in time and another in another time. Because if we see in the normal social media, it says like you can mix all the seeds and eat it, but it is not really that goes well with the stomach.
Okay. Thank you.
You will,
sometimes I put some seeds in the salads and eat.
Yeah, you can put like that.
Yeah. Just sprinkle a little bit.
Don't put more than 2.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Is there anyone? Ashwini, Dr. Ashwini is answering so patiently all the questions. Take advantage of it. Like we have still 10 more minutes. If anybody has any questions, please unmute yourself and you can feel free to ask.
Sorry, I have one more question, like a general question for heart health.
Okay.
Yeah, because when we go, so the arteries get clogged or something like that. Just a general question for heart health diet.
For heart health.
Diet for heart health. Any general diet. Like they say, we should take less sodium, less like that. We should watch.
Yeah. If you have hypertension, you have to take less sodium. Like, but nowadays it is also being greatly debated that you don't have to decrease your normal intake. You can take your normal intake also, unless you are in a literal heart failure or something like that. For now, what they are saying is take low amount of sodium, salt. Try to I'm not telling you to entirely eliminate the salt from your diet, because salt is very, very important for all the other activities. Sodium is very important. So try to not overeat. Like don't put too much salt. That is the one thing. Take normal amounts of salt. And next thing is potassium is very, very important. How much ever potassium you are taking, it will be helpful in reducing the blood pressure. Then you have to take potassium rich foods. You can take banana, you can take oranges, you can eat kiwi fruits. Almost all the citrus type or savory type of fruits have rich potassium, and pulses. All the pulses are rich in potassium. So that you can take any grams, Bengal gram, chana dal, cowpeas, green gram, black gram, all the grams has good amount of potassium, so you can take it. And the next thing is that nuts and seeds has much good amount of potassium. You can take nuts and seeds also. So one is low sodium, next is rich potassium food, then third is that you have to take we have like omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 fatty acids. We shouldn't take the omega-6 fatty acids in much higher level and omega-3 fatty acids in lower level. That means that we have to have there is a particular ratio in which there should be omega-6 fatty acids and omega-3 fatty acids. The reason behind this is that thereby we reduce the inflammation. So what they're currently suggesting is that don't use vegetable oils that much. Like normal vegetable oils, you can use olive oil. If you're going to use vegetable oils also, try to reduce the vegetable oil amount that you use to 3 to 5 teaspoons a day. That's what they are telling. Then, but you can add butter, not the good amount of butter you can use. There is no problem with that. Because even though they say it is a saturated fatty acid, but saturated fatty acid is also important that you can't take it to bed. What is the reason is that in the saturated and the polyunsaturated fatty acid, whatever the omega-6 we are talking, the saturated fatty acid is not causing oxidation, inflammation, anything. So they are suggesting that if you want to, for the cardiac health, you can take butter, olive oil, but you have to reduce all the vegetable oils or deep frying things, all those things. So 3 things is that. And you have to take good amount of magnesium, which is again rich in nuts and seeds. You can take it. Coconut water, which is rich in potassium too, you can take it. And vitamin K2 is also very important for cardiac health, because nowadays what they are telling is that whatever the plaque or they say no, in the blood vessels there is a plaques are getting formed. That's why the heart is getting blocked, all those things. That is because the calcium is getting deposited in the blood vessels instead of the bone. So the vitamin K2 is very, very important to make those calcium to deposit in the bone instead of the blood vessels. So take all the good amount of green leafy vegetables, how much ever you can intake, take it at least thrice a day. Or if you can take every day, also take one form of green leafy vegetable in a day, it will be good. And vitamin K2, magnesium, potassium, all those. Magnesium, any other thing that fat,
wheat,
these
flax
things.
seeds.
Yeah, the nuts and seeds, everything is included. Yeah, you can take flax seeds too. The other thing is that underlying condition. Sometimes diabetes, hypertension is also going to put you in a zone of inflammation, consistent inflammation, which can again give rise to cardiovascular disease. So always try to maintain your blood sugar levels low, because if there is an insulin resistant state, then there is going to be inflammation in the body. So try to keep your blood glucose levels normal. To put simply, how to keep a glucose levels normal, always try to eat first vegetables or vegetables like fiber containing things, and or green leafy vegetables. And then if you are eating a meal, start with the veggie, and then go for protein or fat, whatever it is, whatever you have, like a cup of dal or a cup of fish or one egg, anything. And then go to your rice, and then finish your, if you want to finish your meal with a dessert, go for a fruit and you can finish it. If you eat like this, then you're covering you're preventing your blood glucose levels to go above the expected ranges. So you are maintaining a glucose flat length, which is very, very important. No matter how you no matter how much you eat, if you can able to maintain the glucose in the flat range, then it is not going to make you to resistant to insulin and or cause all the underlying metabolism, all the underlying inflammation, which in turn is going to lead you to what was that? Cardiovascular diseases. So whatever you are eating, eat it in a, if you want more information about that, there is a good book, like it is latest released like last 2 years. There is a book called Glucose Revolution, where they say how to maintain your glucose levels flatly. No calories, whatever your calories is, that doesn't matter. How you eat is important compared to how much you eat. That's what that entire book says. It is very good. So once you maintain your glucose levels and your insulin is within the normal levels, there is no insulin resistance, then there is not going to be any inflammation going on in your body. No free radicals will be there, which is going to affect your cardiovascular health. So other things I want to talk in general. It is whether it is understandable, and you have to implement exercises also. Like exercise is very
walking and all.
walking. If if you people cannot walk, then there is a simple exercise called soul push-up. You can just sit in your chair only, and if this is the feet, you have to just tilt it like that. Do it for like 5 to 20 minutes after you are eating, so that your blood glucose levels remain. You can do it. You can search in the Google also. It is recently published a research article where they say if people can't walk also, if you do a soul push-up, the glucose level spike decreases. So for people, you can obviously try it.
Push-up means just on the while
This is
sitting.
the feet. You have to just tilt your leg like this. The feet is there. You have like the feet. You can see it. No, you have to just lift it up. Understood what I mean?
I got it.
Maybe I can share the link also.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that will be helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Another thing I want to add is the lady that talked about the breast cancer. I've had breast cancer myself, and I was told to avoid sugar completely because sugar is the worst enemy of cancer. So I request her to please stop having sugar. And then every morning when you make your smoothie or whatever, add moringa powder in it. Or if you have the leaves, use that because moringa is very good for your health. This is what I was told, and I'm just saying it out. So these are the two things I was told.
Where do you get the moringa leaves?
You can get it in the grocery store. Indian Patel Brothers have the moringa leaves. I've seen it. Or you can get the powder from Amazon. They have a nice organic powder, moringa powder, which is very good. And it's really very healthy. So you can use that,
Thank you.
Patel Brothers also have moringa powder.
Shigru is also moringa.
Yeah.
You get the Ayurvedic tablets are both. Shigru is called from Himalaya. So that is also moringa. So I have it.
So I prefer the powder because I put it in the smoothie and it tastes pretty good. And if you really need your sugar, use jaggery, but not to the point that it's quite sweet. Try to avoid sugar completely. This is what I was told, and that's what I'm doing it,
If you can, if possible, don't drink smoothie also. Smoothie is not good for your sugar levels. It is going to spike very high if you are going to drink any kind of smoothie. Try to eat food as much as possible, how much you can eat in the way that is already there. Like, don't put everything and blenderize it and then drink it. It is not good.
No, I just do blueberries and then I put yogurt in there and then I put moringa powder and then I'll put chia seeds or flaxseed or something and that's it. Half a cup. That's it. Not more than that.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
That's what I do, but maybe I'm doing it wrong. The doctor can tell me.
No. It's not like that. It's a conscience that if you blenderize everything, then what all the fiber in whatever you're eating, like flax seeds or chia seeds or the blueberries, what happens is that it goes away. So it will not provide you the benefits that it has to provide actually. So that's why I'm telling, if you can eat blueberries per se, you can eat it. If you have problem with your dental problems or anything is there, if you can't avoid it, then you can take smoothies. As much as you can eat, try to eat, chew it like that.
And the Greek yogurt, Greek yogurt gives you a little bit of calcium because being a vegetarian and we don't eat all that. So Greek yogurt helps with the calcium intake.
What is moringa powder?
Oh, drumsticks you get. Remember in India we get
Saragwana pan.
What?
Saragwana pan. A Gujarati name is Saragwana pan.
Saragwana pan. Oh.
And a powder. Yeah.
Saragwana pan. Drumstick.
Yeah. That's a drumstick.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I got some WhatsApp. They say for the cancer is the hot water with the pineapple, some pieces to drink. It kills bad cells and it doesn't kill the good cells. It's a good for cancer, for hot water, pineapple water. I have it. I will force. I will forward it in India home. I have it.
Okay.
I in WhatsApp. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Nehaji.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ashwini. It feels like,
Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much. You're
very,
such a sweet lady.
yes,
Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you.
I hope you all gain something from me today.
Yes, thank you so much. You patiently answered all the questions, and it's not like you are telling them in the medical terms or anything. You were trying to explain it to them in their own language and own way. It was like beautiful and very helpful. So definitely would like to have you again, Dr. Ashwini, probably in the month of July and last week of the July. So yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Gitaji.
Thank you, Gitaji.
Thank
you. Questions ready for the next session. We are going to announce it. Dr. Ravi is going to let us know when we are going to have it. So definitely we'll post it in the announcement group. So
okay, thank you so much.
Ready. Thank you, Dr. Rao. Thank you, Dr.
Sure.
Thank you.
So if everybody prepares their questions properly, every month and last session, we can have Dr. Ashwini come, and if you can send the questions ahead of time, it will be even much better. She can get the details very well and save time also. Now she's gathering the information and trying to answer you, so we could answer only few, but if we can prepare well in the next few months, we'll be able to answer everybody's questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rao. Dr. Rao. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.